What an incredible weekend for UCA athletics. I mean, it's obviously everyone that lives and breathes UCA athletics it's a very proud week to be a Bear. So, as Steve mentioned, we had a great week of competition. Beating Houston Baptist and in the fashion that we did was huge. One of their big outside hitters the week before was Player of the Week in the conference for the offensive side. And we did a phenomenal job shutting her down, not only stuffing her several times, but she was actually removed from the match at one point because we created so many errors for her. So that was really good to see, just us following game plan. I think that's something that we've gotten better and better as the year has gone on, and certainly significantly better just during our time here of taking in information and executing that information in a timely manner. And as you guys know, in our sport, every ball that hits the floor is a point for somebody. So if we're making an adjustment and we call that in and that adjustment isn't made right away, that can cost us 2, 3, sometimes 4 points, which can totally mean the difference between winning a match or not. So I want to give my players a ton of credit for finally starting to get that information going. I want to recognize Alana Bramwell. Alana Bramwell is a player that was very highly recruited out of high school. At one point, she was committed to the University of Alabama and then came to us. And prior to coming to us, she injured her knee, and in her freshman year ended up having to have a surgery on her knee, so she missed all of last year. And one of our starting middles is out right now, and so Alana has taken over that starting position, and she's done a phenomenal job. I mean, her blocks per set is higher than some of our other blocks per set as we've had all year. And if those of you that have heard me talk before, to me, blocking is very similar to our floor defense. It's about effort. There's certainly skill in there, but it's about how hard are you going to work and willing to work to make the play, even if you get faked out or if the other team is really in system and it's tough to defend. So want to just say thank you to her for giving us everything that she has from an offensive and a defensive side. And as Steve mentioned, we've got a big match on Thursday against Corpus Christi. They're coming in on a 44-match undefeated win streak. So we're looking forward to having a huge crowd like we did on Saturday. That was incredible to see. And we had a lot of recruits in from the beach side. And so it was really cool for our recruits and even our current players just to see the amount of fan support that was there. So appreciate you guys all coming out. So Corpus is returning the coach of the year for the conference, the setter of the year, the newcomer of the year. They were returning the libero of the year, but she transferred out. So they're one down. Okay. Brittany Gilpin is actually a player that used to be a middle blocker, and this last year she transferred to an outside hitter. So she also plays on their beach team. So we played them in beach and did quite well against them. I think we beat them both times that we played them. And then, so she's gotten a lot better as far as being that 6 rotation player, very similar to Haley. She's an incredible athlete. She jumps extremely well. She's now developed more shots, which makes her, in an in-system situation, very, very terminal. And then when they get out of system, when it's not perfect, she can still find a way to not only put heat and height behind the ball. And that's something you don't always see in an out-of-system situation. I feel like for us, Samantha Anderson, number 5, has gotten significantly better at that. So she's 6'2", almost 6'3", and before, last 2 years, we could only set her in a perfect situation. Now we can set her anywhere on the floor, perfect, not perfect, and she can put the ball away. So I think it's going to be a really good matchup with that. Their setter is obviously a very skilled setter. She's someone that's run an incredible and fast offense. It'll probably be one of the fastest offense that we see this year. But we've sped our offense up quite a bit since last year, so I think it's going to be, we play a very similar style of game. So I think it's going to be just a knockdown, drag-out battle.